Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio, and thanks for joining me today. This is just going to be a little quick flip through video of the two journals that I've just finished that I'm going to be listing in my shop this evening, which is Sunday. I almost have a third one done. If I get it done, I will tack it on to the end of this video. If not, it will be later in the week. So I'm going to start with this smaller one, which is all postal related. And I have used Tracy Fox's postal digitals for this one. And there's some Tim Holtz stuff. There's some other pictures in here that are Louisa Heinzel. There's some original ephemera. There's some tailor-made journal photos in here. So it's a mixture of several things, but for the most part, it's Tracy's postal kit. So for the cover, what I did is I made just this elastic topper, and it just fits around it. And I stamped this kind of heavy canvasy type material that says U.S. Mail, and I put some, little stamps in the background. And just put some original old stamps on here with one of the photos from the kit, and this envelope is from the kit as well. And just made like this little topper. It's just made out of cardstock and manila folder and just bits and pieces all fit together. And then I put the elastic on it so that you could wrap it around. And I made a little stack to go underneath. This is just a digital letter here, or part of one. This is just a regular envelope that I made really grungy with some alcohol ink. And did some stamping on it. You can see it's really grungy. And then I have this old postcard, which is a original one, and it is from 1911. So yeah, I just put that on there as well. This is an old hardcover book that I redid the spine on. The spine was broken and busted, so I put a new spine on. It is a softer spine, and the signatures are mounted with a floating system. They're floating signatures. It measures 4.5 inches wide by 7 inches tall, and it's 1.5 inches thick. And you can see it's pretty grungy, and it's got little tidbits hanging out all the edges, which makes it nice and yummy. On the inside, I covered it with fabric. This is Kathy Holden fabric that's on the inside of here. And then it just has, actually this is on the spine part. That's what's holding the floating spine in. And then I just used some of the kit to make my end paper here. And it has a piece of old lined paper just taped on there for a little place that if you wanted to write there. There's a pocket here with a tag. Again, a double pocket out of this envelope. Oh, no, that's part of the envelope. I'm trying to take that out. That's, this is actually all one piece, and then the tag goes behind it. But it's made to look like a tag in an envelope. And then several of the edges have these little sewn, just collage pieces on them. There are stamps and fabric. There's lace. There's old book page. And just all kinds of stuff. They're in the same color family as the digitals, and there's several pages that have that on them. Here we have another pocket that has a tag there. It has a tag there, has a tag at the top, and it has a tag here. So, and plenty of places to write in this one. I backed all of the digital, the kind of busy digital, with plain digital coffee dyed and tea dyed papers. So on every back of a page, you're going to have something that you can write on. I've got like this little fold out thing here for kind of little secret writing spot. It's a registered mail tag, and just some little nitpicky things down in here that you can use to put wherever you'd like. This is an original vintage airmail envelope, so I didn't want to mess it up, and I just left it as it was. And then there's a tag with an up tuck here. And here we have another photo and just a Tim Holtz. This is actually from one of the Christmas ones, like on the back, you can see, but I like this little kind of mailing thing, so I put that in there. Plus, he looks like he's got Christmas gifts, so there are a couple of references to mailman and Christmas in here because, you know, that's their big season. This is a junk mail envelope, and it just has a faux postcard down in here in this tag from the kit. And it does flip out if you want to write on the back of that. And there's a window right here that has that little piece of the digital showing through. There's another page edge, another pocket with a tag. You probably saw me make this in the 50 stack challenge. This was one of the vintage layouts that I made, and it has just like this little piece of paper folded like a letter, and has this vintage Mr. Zip on here. And the these little envelopes were a child's game. And then this is original vintage cover, and there is a letter in here. Both of these are vintage German letters from 1935, I think we decided that was. Another pocket with a tag there. Another page edge. There's another one of these triple pockets that's got a little slide there, a little tag there, and another little slide there. Oh, and there's a tag down here too. Another airmail envelope. There's one of those in the center of each signature. Another tag with an up tuck. And I don't know if I said, but this one has 66 total pages. This is just a little collage. It does have a little tuck corner right there. If you wanted to stick something down in there, you could. Here's another pocket. This is one of the kind of Christmassy ones that has this photo of the kids lining up to drop their letters in the mailbox to Santa. And I have this vintage Christmas stamp. So I stuck it on there. It is just on that paper clip. So if you wanted to take it out and use it in a Christmas journal, you could do that. And then it has a regular tag and then just this scrap of red and white striped paper in there. Another page edge. Another pocket and envelope. Tag and envelope pocket. There's a tuck here that has a vintage German postcard or part of one. And it's just in that little tuck. And then over here, we have a photo and a mailing label and another big mailing label. And this vintage mail clerk's pocket on here. Another tag with a pocket. Again, a pocket envelope. I'll get that right by the time I get to the end, hopefully. Another page edge here. Here we have another triple pocket. We've got some little doodads in here that you can use in your journal. There's a tag here, and there's a tag here. What is that getting hung on? There we go. And we have just another little pocket here with some stamps. And this is a vintage ad for address labels. There's the third airmail envelope. And this one has an envelope pocket with a tag. See? Told you by the end I would get it. And then here we have just a, I think this is from Rachel at Roxy Creations. Just a faux postcard. And this is a picture from the kit. This is from the kit as well. And you can flip those up and write on all of those if you choose to. Or you could take them out and use them at different places in your journal. And here's another little Christmas kind of layout with a Christmas stamp and this postal truck that's decorated for Christmas and a little special delivery. That's Tim Holtz. Page edge here, and we got another up tuck here with a tag. And then on the back we have just a piece of tea-dyed paper that I just put on there with some faux old tape. And there's a tag here, a pocket here with a couple of, a tag, and then, well, I guess that could be called a tag too, but just something pretty that you can write on the back of. So that is that one. And you can see it's nice and grungy. And then, like I said, all of this just kind of sits on the top like that. And then you can wrap this around to keep it closed. And you can see this one is not overstuffed, so you really don't even need the closure to keep it closed. But I think this makes it nice to where if you're going to carry it with you, nothing will fall out. And you could easily stuff more stuff in there. And this elastic is going to expand. And because this is a softer spine, you actually have quite a bit more room that you could stick stuff in there. I could see this one being a really cool one to take as a travel journal somewhere, because it does have a lot of room to add stuff. So that's that one. The second one is called Garden Memories, and it is a bigger book. Again, this one doesn't require a closure, but I just thought it looked pretty on there, so I tied that around. This one has a vintage picture of a little girl picking flowers out of a German magazine that I have. This is corrugated cardboard that I put some gesso on and some texture paste to get the brick effect. And it has fabric and lace on the edges, as well as some Tim Holtz die cuts here. And then it has Garden Memories in this little book plate. This kit is, the kit that I used in here is by Sam Poole. There's other papers as well, but the major is Sam Poole. And so you're going to see a lot of Victorian looking pictures in this one. And those are all part of the kit. I also used a kit that I got from Digital Collage Club. You're going to see that in here. Anything that you see that has this wire bound look to it is from Digital Collage Club. But all these Polaroids and little partial pieces of paper and all those things are from the Sam Poole kit. And then this one has a place for two tags. I don't know why I can't say that today. This is just cardstock here. And it also has this little piece of vintage paper that's from a Greek American dictionary, and there were several pages in the back of it where you can make notes, and that's one of those pages. You're going to see some of the pages are ripped in here, some are folded, some are distressed. That's all intentional. This one also has kind of a grungy look to it, so yeah. This is a journaling card that I stitched around. Get it back up in there. And then, like I said, you'll see just several pieces that are just little torn pieces that are actually in the kit. Anything in this kind of brownish, tannish color is Digital Collage Club. And I just made like a little card there. And some of these pages were in the kit, and then some of them have just a plain faux coffee or tea dyed back on them. These are Digital Collage Club. I included those because, you know, you have rabbits in the garden. And you can see this is from Digital Collage Club, and they are double-sided. This is from a book called My English Garden, I think it's called. There are 3 of these, one in each signature, and it is actually just the page out of the book that's been folded around the corner. And I included 3 of those. And then I forget whose paper this is. I've had this one a while. This is Tailor Made Journals. This lace coffee dye. This is from a French magazine that I had. Again, we have birds in our gardens, don't we? This is the first center spread. This one is basically black and cream each of them I've got several pages in here that have a color theme to them. These little cards like this are Digital Collage Club. Here's a Polaroid from Simple's kit. This is Sampool. This is Sampool, and I stamped that one with my cool little pricing stamps that I got, that are vintage. This is Digital Collage Club. This is scrapbook paper. Again, I stamped that with my numbers, and this is in the kit, Sam's kit. Here I just kind of folded up the paper to make a little cut. This little picture is from Louisa Heinzel's photo strips, and this is a vintage book from a agriculture kind of book. It talks about flowers and trees and stuff like that. So I just kind of stuck that down in this little spot. Get it in there. It doesn't have a really big spot, so that may be something you want to move to something else, somewhere else, or clip it in there better. And then all these little die cuts that you see like this are $49 in Marquette. Here we have another picture from the kit. I made this little envelope out of like sandwich wrap paper, and it has some Sweet Annie in it that makes the whole journal smell absolutely wonderful. So yeah, that's from my dried Sweet Annie. And then there's just a stack of some laces and fabrics and little writing pieces and a digital receipt that you can write on the back of all that if you'd like. More writing space again. Here's another little flippy up book that you can write in. And there's a pocket here with a tag in it. These are Digital Collage Club. And then I ripped this page in half and did a funky little fold here. And there is another little tuck spot here if you wanted to put something really small down in there. And then, of course, that's just washi. So you could always stick something and then put the washi back down if you wanted to. I've got a little cluster here in the corner. This is the in-between signature spread, and you can see it kind of focuses on yellow. We've got the CD, excuse me, while I take a swallow of my drink here. Sorry about that. I've got a CD case here that's got this from the Digital Collage Club inside of it. And of course you can write on this. And then over here you've got a pocket with a tag. And this tag is scrapbook paper. And I stitched around it and put some lace on the bottom of it. And this is Lorna at Tailor Made Journals. And then over here where this wraps around, I just stuck a little tag in there. Okay, and here is our second page out of the English Garden book. And you can see it's done basically the same way. It's got a different rabbit and a different picture. More digital paper. And then here we have, this is Tailor Made Journals. And this is a gardening notes article from the Ladies' Field from June 1st, 1912. It is an original, and so I just folded it up so it would fit. It's in remarkable condition considering it's that old. I have a couple of these magazines and they're huge. So you have to really fold the pages up to make them fit in a journal. Here we have a envelope that has been, oh no, it's not an envelope. It's made to look like an envelope, but it's not glued so that you'd have writing space. And then it has one of the Polaroids from the kit just stuck on top. Here we have another little just flippy notepad. I think I made this one in my Nothing But Neutrals video. It just has an envelope on the back that flips out, and then it has this journaling card in here, and it has a photo from the kit in the actual envelope. If I can get it back in there. And then there's this blue French wage envelope, which is also by Simple. And I just have it tucked in there. And on the back side, this is just Shabby Dabby Doodah, actually. And I just like the flowers on there, so I just kind of put that to cover where the envelope comes across. 49 in Market, more from Lorna's pictures, and then there's a faux postcard here that has some flowers on it. Again, one of the split pages, kind of the same thing. There's a pocket down at the bottom and two little tucks there. On the back side, there's another little cluster here. Oh, and there's also a little, that's from the kit. It's not glued down or anything. It's just up under that pin if you want to include it somewhere. Here we have our in-between spread, and this one is kind of a pinkish burgundy color. And these photos are from the kit. The tags from the kit. And then I made kind of this faux garden stake out of just some cardstock that had a wood grain. It's Mente cardstock with these flowers on it, and added the word herbs on here and then wrapped some twine around it. I thought that turned out real cute. That'd make a good bookmark. And I just clipped it in here so it wouldn't slide around. On this side, this is from the kit. It has a little dragonfly brat stuck in there. It's Polaroid from the kit, a digital from the kit, this is from the kit as well. This is from Digital Collage Club, and then I just kind of embellished the corner to match what was going on the other side. This is Louisa with another one of the Polaroids. This is a washi sticker. Another one of those faux postcards. And then this is from Digital Collage Club. Here's our third layout with the original book page. And this one has a rabbit tag, but it is a different one. This is different. You can write on both sides of that. These are washi tape. This is washi tape. I don't think I said that on the other ones. And then on the back side, there's a Tracy label, another picture from the kit, and of course the big part of the page. And then here is our center spread for the last signature, and this one, of course, is purple. And it has, this is from Roxy Creations. It's a digital of an old letter that you can unfold and write on. And then I made this little card out of a piece of cardstock, and it has a tab on it with a little button and one of the Tim Holtz portraits. This is Mente paper here with the purple flowers. And then it has one of the Polaroids in here. And this is out of that Mente paper with the wood grains. This one just had a purple tinge to it. Tracy label, Tim Holtz die cut, a vintage stamp. On this side we have one of the frames from the Mente frame book. I think it's number 6. I'm not sure. There's a pocket here with a little tag. And then of course the floral die cut by 49 in Market. And some vintage lace and eyelet trim down here. Another one of the little flower clusters. Another one of the 49 and Market flowers. There's a butterfly here. And then we have this little girl from the kit. This is Digital Collage Club. This is a German postcard. This one is... It doesn't have a postmark on it. So I'm not sure what year that is, but it's probably in that same time as the letter. Another piece of the Shabby Dabby Doodah paper. And then we have a tuck here with a large guest check with a bee on it, because we all have bees in our gardens. And this picture is from the kit. I just stuck it down in there. And then another one of the little clipboard things that you can write on. All of those pages. And here we have a tag. Whoops. This one's a double pocket. So we have a tag in the front pocket, and then we have a faux letter from Roxy's Creations in the back. Now I won't be able to get it back in here. There we go. And then there's another Polaroid stuck in that tuck. And that's the back cover. So there is that one. And see, you can see this one is not gator mouthed at all. It is plenty full, but it's not gator mouthed. And like I said, this is not required to hold it shut, but I just like the way it looks, so I put it on there. So I hope you guys like that. And like I said, if I get the other one done in time, I will come back and add it on the end. If not, it'll be later this week. And that is the, if I could get this even a little bit equal. That's the map, the one that has all the maps in it. So there we go. Let me know if you have any questions. And like I said, I'll be listening later this evening. And thanks for joining me. And I will see you guys back on Tuesday. Until then, bye.